Welcome, guys, to the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network presents The Fins Tailgate, Ep.1. This is the tailgate party that never stops. I'm your host, El Capitan, Chris, and welcome, guys. We are here for the tailgate party. It is going to be like most tailgate parties. There'll be some swearing, there'll be some shit talking, there'll be some nonsense. It'll get a little hairy at times. I'll do my best to make sure everybody doesn't yell over each other because it can get heated. But we're here to have a good time. Make sure everyone feels respected. So there'll be no nonsense played by El Capitan, but we can get pretty crunked around here. So make sure, guys, to make yourself a part of the family here on Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. Subscribe, hit that like button, guys. We need to make sure that the likes are up high so Stephen D makes sure that he sees El Capitan's doing a good job. You know, that's what I'm about. I'm here to help my boy, here to help everybody, here part of the team, and stoked about it. Speaking of the team, guys, you will be able to find the Fins Tailgate here on Miami Sports Music Podcast Radio Network, getting down for the get down on Wednesdays, live at 10 p.m. And then also, guys, keep your eyes peeled for a show coming out Friday. We're going to be calling it Cover the Spread with the Fins Tailgate, guys. You'll see my bookies. You'll get to see other guys in here. That page will be up next, so keep your eyes out. Also, guys, make sure to catch live Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Hellfins. Go check the boys out. Se habla Espanol. Miami Dolphins. Come get yourself some, guys. You know how time it is. And then, of course, Clock Blockers. Tuesday through Fridays at 9 o'clock in the morning. You know where you guys can find Stephen D. If you're here, you already know. And Stephen D is going to be teaming up with Alex Dono, guys, on Mondays at 9:30 in the morning. It's going to be dope. Can't wait to watch it firsthand right away. I'm excited. Alex is the man, and him and Steven have good rapport, and it'll be entertaining to say the least, guys. So welcome to the Fins Tailgate. And I'm gonna get over here in the chat. I see we got a bunch of people in here. How you doing, Pamela? And NS Color, my boy Color's in here. 1, 2, 3 Roach, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 Roach. So all right, looks like my dyslexia is right on key. We got MCJB in here. Anthony, what up, Anthony? Andravius. Hi, Pamela. Yeah, guys. So listen. Oh, you love this jacket, bro? Yeah, boy. Got that purple. Done stole this off the Ravens. We beat them so bad. I took their colors, dog. Now they're my colors. Miami style. My colors now. Bam. Ain't like the first guy to jack something from somebody. So, let's see, guys. I'm going to drop this link in here in just a second. As you guys know, the state of the Dolphins is, I wouldn't call it in peril, but it's not like we knew what we did know a few weeks back. So we don't have a head coach. They are doing their due diligence. We are getting the coaching candidates. I would imagine everybody's shooting after. As you guys, I got a little bit written down over here. On Sunday, we got in Brian Daboll and Leslie Frazier. I like Leslie Frazier. I think Brian Daboll is kind of the front runner right now, guys, especially because it seems like we're doing a little bit with Tua. What up, Mike on the mic? Glad you jumped in, brother. I'll be dropping the link, guys, because tailgate party, we get tailgating. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be going down like Chinatown. Today, we actually interviewed Mike McDaniels. I like Mike McDaniels. I think he's an innovative mind. I do have my reservations about hiring another first-time head coach, especially someone so young. How's this guy going to fill out the staff? How's he going to, make sure to take this team? How's a 33-year-old first one-time offensive coordinator, ex-wide receivers coach, going to lead an entire football team? Well, we'll get into that, guys. We'll see. And then tomorrow, they're going to be interviewing Dan Quinn. Which color? I see you in there, dog. They're going to be interviewing Dan Quinn. I know that's your favorite right now. So, well, it's actually what's his name? Peterson is your favorite, but we don't even know if they went ahead and interviewed him or what's his name? The guy. Oh my God, guys, I'm drawing a blank. Whatever. Anyhow, they're going to be interviewing Dan Quinn and Kellen Moore tomorrow. Kellen Moore, I don't think is going anywhere, guys. I'm pretty sure Jerry Jones is going to back up the Brinks truck to keep his ass in there. So pretty sure that's what's going to happen. And then Friday, they're going to be bringing in Vance Joseph from the Cardinals. Familiar face. We all know Vance Joseph. I liked him. I don't know if I want him as my head coach, but maybe my defensive coordinator. I don't know. I know they say you're not allowed to interview for anything other than head coaching jobs. But yeah, let's get real, guys. These guys aren't coming in here doing interviews, and they're not going to call them up as a DC job opens up. So, hey, remember we had you in here for the head coaching job? Well, we hired so-and-so. Would you be interested as an offensive coordinator? That's just the way it works. Also, they're bringing in on Friday the assistant head coach and running back coach from the Rams, Thomas Brown. I got to be honest, I don't really know enough about Thomas Brown to give any sort of opinion. Maybe if you guys knew a little bit more about him, maybe that would help. But I don't know, guys. It's just it's a weird feeling. I had a lot of faith in Flores, and any of you guys that don't know me, I do the Fins tailgate, got Mike on the mic coming in. What's up, fam? I see Batman's in there. All these guys will be jumping on and talking here in a second. But I had faith that Flores was a good coach. The proof was in the pudding for me. I mean, he took a team that the whole league in 2019 was calling criminal to even have them out there, Home Depot guys, as my boy Big John Stud likes to say, which if Big John Stud, if you're calling or coming on, I'm sorry I didn't get to you beforehand and shoot you a text message. I got tied up with Steven in prep work, brother. Sorry, man. I meant to hit you up, brother. I'm sorry. But he was doing good as a coach as far as what I can tell. The defense, I mean, let's get real, guys. This defense is legit. And, I hear a lot of Tua lovers and Tua-neers or Tua-on, as however they want to say, in their eyes, he can do no wrong. In mine, I love the kid. Listen, I've always been, he's my quarterback. I want him to win. I want to see him be the greatest ever. But it was underwhelming at times, especially in that Tennessee game. So I have been critical, but nothing outrageous. It's not like I don't like the guy. If anything, I love the guy. I wish the person he represents off the field becomes more of what I get to see on the field. And I really think that has a lot of limitations because of the hip and stuff like that. But I think we've all put realistic expectations at times. Yeah, okay. We were all thinking playoff bound this year. But I think, in the first year, we knew he had a hurt hip. He did get on the field and show production. He has been banged up this year, the ribs, the finger, which is unfortunate. The offensive line didn't do him very, very many favors, guys. So, but I don't know, man. I gotta think. Right now, it just seems like everybody in the fan base, whether they're for Tua or against Tua, are pretty much like, yeah, Tua's going to be our quarterback no matter what. And that may be a fact, but I don't know it for certain. And if you guys have caught any of my stuff from the Fins tailgate, you would know that I'm a very big Chris Grier fan and that I think Chris Grier is a smart kind of guy, that he would not box himself into any corner. I mean, look, that proof is in the pudding. Flores is gone. Chris Grier's still here. He was a partner GM for 2 different regimes with separate coaches and made it out. He's only elevated himself. And as of right now, of this moment, outside of Stephen Ross, Chris Grier runs this entire fucking football team. So he's pretty in charge of shit around there. And that's because he's, number one, probably done a good job, because there's no way he's been with us his entire career. There's no way that they don't have a log of what he's been doing or, his picks and stuff. And to come out unscathed every time and be still there, obviously that's Chris Grier is obviously Ross's homeboy. But this coaching hire is the end all be all. And not just for Chris Grier, but Stephen Ross. I mean, this is it, guys. We've got a young quarterback with high amount of upside, with immense potential to be great. And we all believe he can be. Even the ones that are more skeptical of Tua, don't deny that if you build a proper team with an O-line and a run game for an RPO style quarterback, can't go good. I mean, it's just, there's no way. We've seen it work on other teams. San Francisco is a perfect example. You build a more San Francisco style offense and get creative with guys like Jalen Waddle, we should see success. But I'm going to be critical. They get one shot. If they're going to say, hey, we're keeping Tua, it's Tua's team. We're hiring this quarterback's coach or this OC as our head coach, Brian Daboll, whatever. Go in all the way. I don't want any more effing excuses around here, bro. I'm over it. I'm sick of the excuses. Because if they keep this quarterback and it falls flat, then I'm not going to be happy. And let's try not to get suckered like we have in the past, guys. And this is something that we've seen happen in the past where we get a team. It's a pretty decent roster, but one side of the ball is lacking. So we bring in somebody to make it run right, a la Adam Gase. And Adam Gase takes this team with a little bit of shakeup and a little bit of unity, because that's what kind of happens. It's kind of like when an interim coach comes in. You always notice they win afterwards. A breath of new, fresh air comes in the building, and we find ourselves going to the playoffs. But we get the shit beat out of us, and it's embarrassing. We're limping into the playoffs, and we're not a playoff team. We're a sneak-in playoff team. We need real success around here. So if they do stick with Tua, I'm not opposed to it. I don't think they should. I think Chris Grier's a savvy enough guy to look at the options of an upgrade, especially with guys like Aaron Rodgers coming up, potentially on the market. We'll see what happens with that in Green Bay if they shit the bed, for lack of a better term. But I'm tired. I'm a Dolphins fan for life. I was born in South Florida, never lived anywhere north than St. Augustine. I can't handle the cold. I don't like mountains. Not that I don't like them. They make me nervous. I'm all closed in. I can't see the sky. It freaks me out. And when there's no salt in the air, it's like I get homesick or something. I got to be here in Florida, and I got to be here with Miami. I've been to so many games, invested so much of my life that I'll never leave the team. So I got to deal with the owner, but I'm going to sharpen my pitchfork and light my torches and, hold people accountable at this point, because this team has been off the rails for far too long. And it's time they got it together. So with that, guys, I'm going to drop the link in here. If you want to come on and get down with the tailgate party, I'm going to be cracking open the old 101 Kentucky bourbon. Pour me a glass. Do it right. I usually save that for game day, but the Dolphins don't have any more game day, and this is a tailgate party, and on first time on Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. So I'm going to celebrate it right. So guys, hit the link. Also, guys, please hit the like button, man. I need to have that like button up as much as you guys can. And if you are watching, Cody, I see you, Cody Eyes Reinhardt. If you're watching on Facebook, if you could do me a great favor, hop over, subscribe on YouTube. We need subscribers. It's how it works, guys. Subscribers makes the wheels go round for creators on YouTube. And if you guys are there, hop on YouTube, get in the link, come on here and chat it up. Tell me why you like Dan Quinn. Tell me why you like Brian Daboll. Leslie Frazier, to me, I don't think Leslie Frazier would work as a head coach for this team. I could see, I don't know. I don't think he's got that other thing that I want, the innovation part on offense. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. But I got a couple people backstage. I'm going to bring you on, Cap. You ready, buddy? What's up, Cap? What's going on, brother?
Congrats, my brother. Congrats, man.
Thank you, brother.
Looking good in that jacket, man.
Oh, man, fly as can get, man. Wait till you see when I finish this bad boy, man. I got some ideas for some shirts and some ties, maybe a bow tie, get real crazy. I don't know. We'll see where it goes, man. I'm going to bring on Pamela with us. Hi, Pamela. Nice to meet you. I haven't met you. Hello.
Hi. Nice to meet you too.
I love
my old school. I got my old school Dolphins with the
that's old
the
school.
Tasmanian Devil.
We're talking old school.
My mom used to have that.
I'm probably like your mama's age or maybe older than her, so that's okay. Hey, Cap.
Hiya. I'm gonna bring on Andrevius in here too. What's up, Andrevius? What's going on, brother?
What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
Nothing, man. Nothing.
What you got,
MCJ hanging in the back as well.
Yo, what's going
happening,
on?
brother? What's happening, man?
What's up? How y'all doing?
Hey.
Oh, man, doing great. And guys, we got one more sitting in the back coming up. Color.
Come on. Color.
What's up, Color? Oh, he's got
Color.
the old school Canes on too, boy.
Rocking the Canes hat tonight because I want to give the quick introduction rundown for Mr. Thomas Brown whenever we get to that subject.
I'm just gonna gator
You got
chump.
the Irish.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. What'd you say? The Gators for you, Pamela?
I'm gonna gator chump the Canes. Yep.
We'll see. Listen, my brother-in-law Brandon the Bookie, Pamela. My brother-in-law Brandon the Bookie. You'll actually get to meet him on Friday right here. He is the Bookie. Die hard Gators fan. Die hard. Literally, the only Gators fan I know that's more of a Gators fan is his grandpa. And when I say that, like he had season tickets for like forever.
Okay, so I was born and raised on that. My dad went to the University of Florida in the 50s and got an engineering degree. So you talk about
God bless him.
bleeding. Yeah. Bleeding. I got aqua and orange on one side, blue and orange on the other side.
Love
Oh
it.
yeah. I bleed it.
I'm not a Gator fan by heart, but I root for the Gator. I root for all Florida teams
Me
when
too.
it
Me
doesn't
too.
have a Florida team to go against, as long as it's not against my Canes.
The
I
Canes,
ride
right.
and die with the Canes. But listen, when the Gators were killing it with Tebow, I was right there cheering along too. And if you guys as Cane fans say you weren't, don't lie and say you weren't, because it was one hell of a show, man.
And it was just,
What else did we have to do?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. What did we have to go for?
We can't root for the Seminoles, man. Come on.
No,
exactly. We gotta hate on the Knowles. We gotta hate on them. No, my husband is a Canes fan, so he was in the Air Force and he was down in, not Miami, but south of there. Where am I trying to think of? Where the Air Force base is.
Oh, over there in Dade City.
Homestead.
Thank you. I used to date a redhead
Homestead.
that lived over there. She was in the Air Force too, actually.
Okay.
There's a dirty joke I could tell about that, but I won't do it in the face of ladies.
Well,
so I'll be a gentleman.
We're just talking 40 years prior. That's all I'm saying. 40 years prior.
Both y'all's teams lost to Bama.
Yeah, but Georgia didn't.
I mean, didn't Bama just get spanked by Georgia, brother?
Yeah.
Hey, we beat the Canes. We beat Florida. Y'all
Big
ain't no
deal.
Georgia
You
fans.
walked through
I don't
teams
wanna
you were
hear it.
supposed
I'm
to.
not a Georgia fan. I don't want to hear it.
That is my
man.
that
And
is
then
the
just
other
like
half
that-
of my heritage is the dogs. The other
Just
half
like
of
that.
my heritage.
You're not
Florida,
a Georgia.
Florida, Georgia,
I'm
going
driven
right
to drink. Just like that, trying to
Oh,
take one out
yeah,
of my
give
Canes.
him the
Nice
drink
going,
right
brother.
here.
Y'all not Georgia fans though.
I know,
I don't
but
wanna hear it.
listen,
I
Georgia's
don't
closer than
wanna hear it.
Alabama, really. I mean, in some ways, they cover more of our, they touch more of our state. And listen, I've gone and watched that Georgia-Florida game up there in Jacksonville. I used to live up that way. There ain't nothing like it, man. Some of the dirtiest fist fights I've seen in a day. I went to two of those things, bro. I'm talking dirty, like gravel throwing at people and everything. Like that's just a cheap shot. Alexander, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing? How you guys doing?
Alexander,
Okay, Pamela?
hi,
Hey,
Alexander.
Pamela. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing? I hadn't
Pamela,
seen you in about 4 or 5 hours.
I know.
Pamela, real quick, is your husband a Dolphins fan too?
Yes.
Goodness
So
gracious,
you-
thank goodness.
yeah.
Lindsay ain't a Patriots fan. We couldn't have had him around then.
We wouldn't have been married this long. I'd have done killed him. Come on.
Oh,
He's a
that's good.
Canes fan because I'm a Florida girl. That's all fine and good. I was born and raised native Floridian. So I'm cool with that because I don't hate on the Canes. But he's definitely a Dolphin fan. We'd have never been married this long. Nope.
John over here saying Andrevius the fraud master in here.
Why I gotta be a fraud? I'm trying
That's
to
what I'm
figure
asking,
it out.
Andrevius. What
Whoa,
happened, bro?
stop
What
it.
What's
happened,
going on,
Andrevius?
man?
Are you conning people on other shows? What's going on, Andrevius?
I
What
don't
happened?
know what's going on. I have no idea.
He speaks he speaks facts and truth. So it looks like he's on both sides of the fence. That's how it always is.
No,
Listen.
Andrevius is a good guy. He's a good guy.
I've seen Andrevius from the back watching him from afar for a bit, Andrevius toes the line very smartly. He understands that you got to walk on the fence line to get to where you're going, dog. You ain't trying to be stuck on either
But
side.
that's always where the truth
Chris.
lies. You know what I mean?
That's right. What's up, Alex?
This is cool.
Hey, check out that picture I sent you on Twitter.
All right,
Look at the list of the coaches the Redskins have. And look what they and out of all of those, you would think that they would choose any one of them, but they chose Jay Gruden out of all three of those candidates.
I got to be honest, man. I got to sync my Twitter to this StreamYard Google account. So it's okay, brother. I'm still limited in here, guys. Steven helped hook me up with a couple of the graphics, get it going and stuff like that in the beginning. So, that's how I was able to make it happen.
John wasn't calling me a fraud, by the way. He was pointing out that there's a guy faking like he's master at work coming in all the Miami sports music stuff. He was telling us that he was in the chat today.
Oh, I got you. I see it. He's calling you the sneak. I get it. He was continuing the joke. I got you. So, guys, we have these coaches looking at, and it's not where I wanted to be. I wish a lot of the gossip wasn't coming out the way it is. And right now it's all gossip, guys. And don't get me wrong. I've got good friends that I trust and they have sources, and I'm hearing not just from guys that are willing to come out and say something, but I'm also hearing from other people that there was a very notable power struggle that began at the beginning of this year. And sometime after Tua's injury, it really got, friction was created. I've reached out to some friends. Got a girl, Megan, who that's all I'll say. Anyhow, she said that it's kind of like the boss thought he was the company in a way. And it kind of pains me to think that Flo could have ended up this guy that he's being painted out to be, because we saw him preach a lot about no one man is more important than the team. And if that's the case, where there was this power struggle and in more ways than one, he hindered a game plan. I mean, guys, look, just go back and watch the Titans game. They were ill prepared. And the game plan, they didn't change. There was no adaptation. And Tua played his own part in that. He was missing wide open guys in that game. But why not do something that was working? The run game was working. Why didn't they adjust? Why wasn't the defense doing what it needed to do? And Flo didn't have his play sheet in hand.
And that goes back to my narrative.
It's kind of like
the first half. Johnson had 77 yards. The second half, his total was still 77 yards. Why did we stop the run game? What in the world? But that has happened how many times? Times? And day one this season, Flo didn't look right. And I'm not thinking it's on him. I'm thinking, the smell test, it didn't pass the smell test to me. From day one this season, everything looked bad. What Flo did the 2 years prior, and he was hot. He was out there. Look at the little brawl on the field practically. I mean, come on.
I know.
What happened to him? I say Grier.
I disagree because here's the thing. The reason why I disagree with this is because this goes back to my narrative that the players stopped playing for Flo and they played for themselves. That they went on that winning streak because
but Alex, I got to give you a little pushback on that though, man. I mean,
because did you see the article about him not? He shut his coaches out around
I
Thanksgiving.
saw the
He shut up
article,
the
but I don't
entire.
Yeah,
believe.
I,
I don't
but
believe the
There's a
narrative.
lot of people
yeah,
that confirm
I
that
gotta I gotta
source.
kind of side with
There's a lot of people
Pamela.
that confirm that source.
I know that, bro,
And,
but here's the
Why
deal. I'll
and
tell
they
you
went on
what.
the
none
If
70
of that
win streak
Flores
after
come
that.
if
out?
Flores doesn't get hired by another team as a head coach, that's going to tell me I don't need to know no more. I will almost be certain of all the rumors if he doesn't end up with another head coaching job.
He'll get
100%.
another head coaching job. He will.
If-
He will. There's
Well,
no doubt about that.
then think about that.
He won't succeed.
Okay, so here's
I don't
how
believe
Alex,
that.
you know,
He did succeed. He took a team that was totally just downtrodden, and he turned us into a winning organization. If you look right now, people are talking about how the Dolphins are not a team where somebody's going to want to coach. Bullcrap. Anybody with a brain is going to want to coach the Dolphins because look at where we're at. We have the talent. We have the cap. We have it all. I mean, come on.
We have
We
the
are
quarterback.
where you want to be. We got the quarterback, Andrevius. And even like if you want to say that's not true, if you want to
Man
go
up
after
above.
Tua, you got to give him an offensive line. And that's where I say we go Alabama, Anderson, our pick. There you go, MC. There you go. Alabama,
Roll
our
Tide.
pick,
Roll
offensive
Tide.
lineman.
Roll Tide.
I don't know.
Roll
I think
Tide.
we'll have to wait and see where that pick ends up, seeing how it's San Francisco's pick. Who knows? I don't think they're gonna make it through next week, but
Probably
They won't
not.
make it through
Right.
next week.
Oh,
I don't
you
think
know-
so.
You know,
Okay,
Chris,
I'm telling you right
the
now,
thing
Chris.
is-
I'm telling you right now. San
Yeah.
Fran wins. They win this weekend. San Fran wins.
If
Wait,
they
what's
that
San Fran play?
if that happens, my pipe dream becomes a reality, and you're gonna give me some wet dreams, family. I know you're.
Yeah,
but,
but
if that happens,
Your
I'm
husband's
telling
in
you,
the house,
I
bro.
don't want
If
any
that-
Learn nothing,
if that
people.
happens,
You do not bet against Aaron
Hey,
Rodgers in a
yo.
playoff game. Have we learned nothing?
Wait, San Fran's
Guys,
playing
here's the
Aaron
thing.
Rodgers?
Here's an
Yeah.
interesting fact. If that San Fran becomes a later pick, I would be shocked if Chris Grier does not trade that first round pick.
Oh, he's got to. We got.
I would
I
rather
would be
him take
shocked.
or 2 or 3 seconds.
Alex. I would rather him take the
Nobody
best
cheered with me.
running back available because finally we have the perfect position to grab one and the best excuse to need one. This quarterback needs a top tier.
James Robinson.
I don't care who it is, brother. That's up to them. I don't give a damn. Insert
Kuiper-
name
Kuiper's
here.
pre-
Just make sure
Kuiper's
it's the right
predicting
one.
we use that on a wide receiver.
So,
Who-
Chris,
Who said you don't bet against Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs?
running back pick?
I don't. I wouldn't bet
Actually,
against Aaron
I-
Rodgers
You
in
trade
the
that first
playoffs.
round pick to
Related
get
to
Calvin
NFC
Ridley.
championship.
The NFC Championship is like his
Go get Calvin
kryptonite.
Ridley.
Well, maybe it is, but I still ain't betting against him.
Pamela,
Chris,
back to what you were saying
ahead.
about that. I know you need an offensive line,
Yeah.
but at this point, we have a bunch of young guys already. I would say go buy a bunch of offensive linemen and rotate in the young guys.
And see,
And by
I
the end of
agree.
the season, by the
It's
end of the
only a
season,
divisional game.
we're
I-
paying up.
Yeah,
I
agree
agree
too, but-
completely.
Thank
But
you.
I
You
think
gotta
Duke
go. You gotta go out and get a
Johnson,
bridge guy. I believe
I-
you gotta go out and get a
I
bridge
think
guy.
running back by committee. I think what we have, look at what they did with a defective offensive line.
Yeah,
Look
but
at
that's-
what
Okay.
Johnson
Pamela-
Hey,
did.
but now here's the
Go
thing.
ahead.
We have a certain type of back. We need a power back. We need somebody big that you can give the ball to 30 times.
I've
I
heard
agree
And
with
that.
that's what we
I've
do
heard that.
need.
I love power backs.
understand.
It wasn't
Chris,
until
what were
we
you
had
saying? Go ahead.
a real downhill runner that was
Right.
making it happen. And these young running backs, if done right, they're lightning in a bottle. They will be so dynamic because they're young, fresh legs. And then you put them in rotation with guys like Duke Johnson, and those guys have longevity where when we bring them in, it's more of what we've seen this year.
But
Duke
see-
looked
but
great later in
I
his
don't care.
career, but
I
it's
don't
later
care
in
who
the
comes
season.
in. But see, I don't care who comes in as running back if we don't do what you said and get at least 3 veteran offensive linemen for that
Well, I
line.
don't know about
There
3.
you
I don't know about
go.
3.
I would
I would say
I would
Duke
want I
busted
would
120
hey,
yards
I would
with
want
the
to get a
offensive line we
decent
have.
I would want to get a decent we need to replace Jesse Davis right off the bat.
Yes.
He needs to go. We need a
Absolutely.
right tackle. Then we need a center
agree,
who has
yeah.
some experience.
Hey, Big
You know,
John.
a Jansen or something like that. We need.
I will
And
buy
then,
Jesse
See,
Davis
he's
ticket
the
out of
guy
here.
I would love. I would
I
love
think
I
if
would
you
love for them to
go
pick up
for
Teron Armstead.
Anderson,
Teron
Anderson's a
Armstead could be
full-grown
the
man
bridge
out
guy.
of Alabama. Anderson, offensive lineman. If you watched what they did for how long they did protecting the quarterback for Alabama, I'm just
Bryce
telling you,
Young.
that is not
Bryce Young.
yeah, but
a
you know what?
league.
You know
All
what
right,
this
hold
is
on.
going to come
Hold
down
on.
to.
Hold on
Is
just a second. I'm going to bring on Big John Stud, guys. He
Oh,
just
okay.
came in. John,
Big
I don't know
John.
if you caught.
Big
I don't know if
What's
you
up,
caught
John?
the
I like
beginning.
that hat though.
I don't know
Hey,
if you caught the
Big John.
beginning, Big John, but I apologize to you on the stream to let you know I wasn't able to hit you that text message because me and Steven were doing stuff in the back, and I used my
Big
phone
John's
as a camera
cool,
dog.
Chris.
So I
Don't
literally
worry
was like,
about it.
"Damn it, dude, I gotta hit up Big John," but I didn't have enough time, man. I'm sorry,
You're
brother.
cool, Chris. Don't worry
Sorry.
about
Hey,
Big John.
can,
He's
can I
cool.
also
cool,
say
man. It's
hi to
cool.
Big
It's cool.
John? Can I say hi to Big John? Hey, Big John, earlier on Dono's show, I just want to clarify something. That was another user
ahead, man.
named. That was another user that was named to a hater that I was responding to. I wasn't the to hater. You know what I
Don't
mean?
listen to him,
Just
Big John.
Just so you know.
Don't listen to him,
I
Big
know,
John.
I know.
Listen to
He's
Chris.
backing out. He's
trying to
backing out.
cover his
Color, stand
ass.
up for yourself.
He's covering his ass.
I like to use the word detractor, not hater. Okay, is that fair? I'm a to a detractor.
What up, John?
Yeah.
What's going on?
All righty. Mike on the mic. Where you at, brother?
Bored.
You still there, Mike? I don't know what happened to him. John, listen.
Hey. Oh, go ahead.
We were talking about the coaching candidates, and I know Color. He's really into Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
I know you're feeling more of like the Brian Daboll kind of thing. And listen, Brian Daboll has some cachet in the sense that he's at least been in the NFL doing good things. I kind of just worry though, bro. He's, that Josh Allen arm cannot be replicated here in Miami. We can all agree to that. Is he going to be able to? And I know he has a real affinity. I know he has a real affinity with Tua, and they have that thing you talked about with me before about, that connection. Would that be your guy, brother? That's basically what I want. Would that be your pick?
Well, first of all, man, the funny thing is nobody on here knows except for you. That man followed me on Twitter out of nowhere. So
I know it, brother. I was waiting for you to say it, brother. Just so everybody knows.
I got up in the morning. And I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Just so everybody knows, Big John Stud is the big star around here because he's got pro quarterback.
No. The big star on the panel is always Pamela, bro. Get that straight.
Yes, Pamela's always good. Hey, Pamela had a little. Pamela got it. Pamela, some dude was riding her this morning. I don't know if you guys
what guy?
saw that.
Was it her husband?
No.
No. This is a tailgate party, honey. I'm sorry. I'm a dirty boy.
Damn.
Sorry, I'm a dirty boy. I'm just a bad guy. Listen, I wear this jacket because the
dude-
Joker lives inside me.
Some
Okay?
dude
I'm
was
sorry.
actually.
That was great.
Some dude
Yeah,
was
he
going
went total
after her,
Cam
but
Newton
was,
on her, man.
Cam
Yeah,
Newton.
but I got a question. I got a question for everybody up here.
He did
Who's more responsible for Josh Allen? Is it Daboll or is it Dorsey? Because Dorsey made
I like that answer.
Yeah, but Dorsey
Josh
made
Allen.
Dorsey made Cam Newton an MVP his 1 year.
Hey,
ago.
Dorsey tweaked Josh
Stephon
Allen's
Diggs.
mechanics and made him more accurate, and I give all the credit to Dorsey. Dabble, he's not proven for me. If we bring him in, I feel like it's terrible.
I agree with you
Mike,
100%.
Mike, don't talk about Big John's followers like that, bro. Don't talk about Big John's followers like that.
You're actually weakening your division if you bring in Dabble. You're weakening your division. You're weakening your opponent.
To be
That's
honest,
a point, Alexander. That's a point. Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, hold on, guys. Go ahead, Big John.
I think it's more Dabo, and I'm going to explain why. Even though Ken Dorsey might have messed with his mechanics, Dabo was the one who changed the offense from RPO, which he's not comfortable running because he's not Tua, to more of a play action, which benefits him. Most coaches don't switch in the middle of the season. He doesn't have a problem going from one play style to another. He's not my way or the highway.
Josh Allen, I'm sorry to cut you off, but Josh Allen coming out of college was one of the most inaccurate quarterbacks I'd ever seen. His rookie year was one of the most terrible first-round quarterback accuracy problems he had. Sorry.
Can I tell you something? Stephon Diggs makes a lot of inaccurate quarterbacks accurate, bro.
Yeah, but he's not throwing to him every single
he can't
time,
throw
though.
the football,
Very
though,
true.
Big John.
But he's not throwing to him every single time, though.
All right. Okay.
No, but he gets under him. And I will tell you, there's not a lot of people that I will change my opinion for. Like, I really listen to certain people, and Big John is one of them. Like,
I talk to Big John.
Listen.
First of all, Big John's, for all y'all that don't talk to Big John all the time, Mofo is hilarious, brother. Like, next level, cracking me up. But
hey,
anywho, his sources, he's like a sorcerer. He's like a sorcerer. So watch out.
Yeah,
he's over here predicting the future and shit.
I'm not easily impressed. I'm not easily
Big John
impressed.
predicts
Big
Brian
John,
Allen, the next head
in his
coach.
case, I'm like good with Big John's take, and I will listen and actually think about it because, yeah, that's Big John. Yeah.
So I got a comment. He's saying I got a question. I got a question for Big John, and I got to tell you, Pamela. The reason I was talking about my wet dream is if the Packers get knocked out and Nathaniel Hackett gets let go, I think Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. I mentioned this weeks ago that would be my pipe dream. Like, but it's pipe dreams are like pipe bombs; they blow up in your face eventually. But that's what I meant when I came on. Big John,
listen. It's okay. It's okay, Mike. I have 2 sons. My sons are 39 and 35. So I got 2 grown-ass boys and 4 grandsons. So you ain't shocking me, man. No.
Yeah, keep that pipe bomb in the pants, Mike.
Big John, is your name related to the wrestler that died 30 years ago?
No,
it's not.
Okay.
Big John and I had that discussion today, though, didn't we, John? Hey, we got
Mike's question, man.
Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna say Copeland's asking Alex to change that to the Heat. Nobody loves the Knicks around here. So Alex, if you can make that happen, brother.
Oh, sorry about that. Well, I'm sorry about that. But
I'll send you the graphic via Twitter, brother. I'll message you the graphic. I know you have a hard time finding it.
And what you were talking about before I came on, we'll know if Brian Flores gets a job. We'll know how his staff reacts to him because I don't see many of them following him wherever he goes.
Oh, I don't think anyone wants to leave if there's money to be had, brother. I think everybody first of all would like to stay where they're at. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying when they get let go, like the offensive staff and some of the defensive staff.
What if on the other end of that, names that are big names go to his staff, and then we're like, wait a minute. Why is Dan Quinn and Mike McDaniel going to be the DC and OC for Brian Flores?
That's why I said we'll find out if he gets hired elsewhere.
I know,
what happens.
brother. I'm just mixing it up, making it crazy. That's
part
of what I do.
Hey, I wonder how McDaniel's interview went today. That's what I'm trying to figure out, John. If you have any insight.
No, I don't have any insight as far as that goes, but I can answer your question. If Dan Quinn goes over there and McDaniel goes over there, people do learn from their mistakes. And as stubborn as Brian Flores is, they made him look like shit all over social media. So you either learn or you go home, bro.
They did do, bro. I feel like it's unfair in a way because Brian Flores has no ability to fight back right now. I mean, just think of it. You can't go dogging your old owner and old organization while you're trying to get a new one. So you really can't do that. Real quick, guys, anyone who's watching, scrolling at the bottom, make sure to do the super chat, get in with the channel, donate to the channel, make sure Steven knows that you guys got love. Hit the like button, guys. And if you're not subscribing and you're watching on Twitter, because Twitter, we're on live on Twitter. First time ever, Steven says, being live on Twitter. So if you are watching on Twitter or Facebook, hop on over. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube. That's the way it works around here for creators. The only way guys like myself with my channel and my guys, the only way we could ever get anywhere like Steven is to get those subscribers up. And congratulations to Douglas Durong hitting that 30,000 mark today. What an amazing thing, man. Gang. That's it, brother. Gang. So Ennis keeps trying to pop in here. I want to get him in. I know Ennis is having some trouble, but hopefully he'll get on here soon enough.
I got a question for y'all.
Go ahead, MC.
What's everyone drinking today?
Go ahead, MC.
Start with you, Pamela, and we'll go around.
Okay, I have ruby red vodka with lime juice from my trees out back. Ooh, it's so fresh it's fresh.
And they taste better when it gets that cold snap.
Way
too.
better.
They get so sweet on that cold snap. I know that from being a Florida boy, having me some of those.
Florida boy knows.
Get that, boy. I know it. Citrus. I gotta be easy. I'm not really, I got so much electricity inside me.
I want to know what you're drinking, Chris.
Oh, well, I'll go next. I'm drinking Wild Turkey 101. Because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Chris can drink really good. I have the ability to continue to drink and almost never stop. Now, I don't do that. And if you have a problem, please seek help. And if you need to find some help, you can holler at your boy. But I like Wild Turkey 101. And if you're listening out there, Wild Turkey, I would love to sponsor you guys. Need sponsorship. Help your brother out, man. Need some money.
Alex, introduce you to the Trace, the Buffalo Trace, Chris.
What's that?
I got to introduce you to the Buffalo Trace.
Oh man, we served it at a bunch of bars down here.
Really? I like me. It's a bourbon whiskey then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love the taste. You can only get just a little bit because it is protected, and you can get one. You go in a store, you get one. But the Trace, Chris.
I need to get me some of that.
You gotta get you some.
I like to try it all. You know what I'm saying? Get down with the get down.
Andrevius is muted and stopped his can, but I think we saw him drinking a bottle of Corona. If I'm not mistaken,
he was getting Corona. I think Andrevius went to go get him some of the big boy soda.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
How about you, Alexander?
What's up with Alex?
Come on, Alexander, tell us.
Well, I was actually drinking a Corona until
nice. Until you ran out.
Until I drank it all. Yeah, I'm about to go grab another one.
Until I ran out. I got you.
I am drinking a cup of coffee with some Pakistani Kush Keef dripped through my Keurig machine.
Ooh, out here with his medical card, flashing it.
Hold on, Alexander. I'm gonna get you a Modelo Negro. Hold on.
MC, what about you, brother? You cranking back? Miller Lite. Nice, bro. Y'all remember that? You guys remember that sign they used to have off I-95? They had a couple of them. They were all the way from South Florida to North Florida, and it was a Miller Lite sign, and it was just Miller Lite. It said, "Dear all other light beers, I am your father." Best ever, bro. I am your father,
the Cowboys. They're a major Cowboy sponsor. You can't get anything but Miller Lite at the Cowboys games.
Oh, really?
Guys, what do you think of this? What do you think of this hot take right now?
What's good?
Jason Garrett.
Bro, if I see Jason Garrett come over here as my head coach, I'm a fucking lose it, bro.
Hey, Jags got a good quarterback. I'll go be a Jags fan.
Discount Bill O'Brien, man. He's discount Bill O'Brien. Are you serious?
Hey guys, real quick, Cap is the very first. Real quick, guys, Cap's the very first donator on the show. Thank you so much, Cap. It's only Wednesday, but YOLO, bro. What's good? You know what it is, brother. Well, let's keep it going around. Big John, what you got there refreshing those tired?
I already had my 3 Yinglings for the day, bro.
Yes,
I got you, brother.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
America's first beer.
Mike, how about yourself, my brother?
That high quality H2O.
Oh, all right. Mike, listen,
that's
brother.
His wet dream. His high quality H2O.
Pamela bringing it back around again. What
bam? That's me, Mike.
Pamela, I can't wait for you to join us on our shows over on the Fins Tailgate too.
Oh,
Miami
Pamela,
Sports
you got to
Music
come
is
by
really
and see.
jazzy,
It
but
gets
yeah,
it
you
gets
got to come check
crazy.
us out.
Listen,
have some
also with that, I'm gonna parlay it. Make sure,
Hey,
guys,
it is.
on
Just
Friday,
parlay.
right into on Fridays will be the very first ever show for the new betting show with the Fins Tailgate guys, covering the spread. You'll be able to meet my brother-in-law, Brandon the bookie. My other bookies are coming by, Big Kev and the Wizard of Oz. They'll be by in future episodes. I don't know if they'll be able to make it this first Friday, but all my boys.
Brandon the bookie, the Florida Gator chomp boy.
Yes, Ennis,
Gotta
thank you, my
love
brother.
Brandon
Thank
the
you, my
bookie,
brother.
the Florida Gator chomp boy.
Oh,
Hello.
yeah,
Hey, it's all about the
he
hookup.
got, yep. I appreciate it, Ennis. Thank you so much, my man.
Hey,
And I know Ennis dropped us one over here. Thank you so much, Ennis.
This is amazing.
Yes,
Roll
he is.
Tide.
Roll damn tide, baby.
Go Gators.
You guys seen that dude on YouTube where he does the Roll Tide? What's it called? He does like a show where it's like a restaurant, but he's all the characters. Oh man, I'll post it on my Twitter. Guys, follow me on Twitter because I'm
Mike,
gonna
what
share
in the
one of this
world
guy's
was
videos.
that?
He's so funny, and he does this like redneck dude that he has. That's one of the customers, and he always loses his temper. And then the guy comes around, and he calms him down. And he always goes, "Roll Tide, Roll Tide." It's so freaking funny. That guy is hilarious. Ennis, what's up, brother? Ennis, what's happening, brother? You on there?
Hey, Ennis.
Yo,
Ennis is
at
having
work.
technical
He's at
difficulties,
work.
man.
Yeah, he's at work.
Yep. We got Pickett Knight
Ennis,
coming in
Ennis,
here.
you gotta.
Oh,
Oh
Piggy.
God, not
Oh,
Polo.
hell no.
Oh,
Block
hell
Polo.
What's going on?
Block Polo. Please block Polo.
What's going
Nah,
on?
bro. There'll be no blocking around
you
here.
guys need to see this little video he put together today.
What you
yeah,
got?
it's actually amazing.
It's a
I
It's
hate
pretty
it, but it's
good.
actually good. It's really good.
the movie
Let
trailer.
me hear
I
it,
came
Pickett.
Look at Andrevius. He is wiggling
Okay.
in his seat,
So,
wanting to go
I have
pick
to
it.
share it.
I
Andrevius
hate
is so sweet.
Actually, I'm glad Big John is here, so he gets to see this.
Oh man, great. Pickett, find me on Twitter, man, and let me and tag me in that. Oh, you got it right here. Oh, beautiful.
So,
All right, you
Chris,
guys ready?
find me on Twitter.
Lay it
I
So
will,
on.
I
Pamela.
can find your other.
I will. Hold on. Here we go, guys.
Dolphin 313.
Oh God, Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
not again.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, not
I love it. I love it. Oh,
April 28th.
bro, that
It
is
in theaters
amazing.
April 28th, guys.
I hate Polo so much for this. I hate him so much.
He put together all that homework for the Dolphins not to pick him.
We're gonna do
Cap
it.
for life again with another donation to the show. Thank you so much,
so
Cap
I
for
wanna-
life. Look at all you guys in the comments.
Hell
Cap
yeah.
for life out here showing everybody up, man. Thank
Cap.
you, Cap. Appreciate
Oh
it.
yeah, Cap.
Cap, I want to comment on that. I want to comment on your comment.
Oh
You
yeah,
said
go
Cam
ahead,
Taylor,
Mike.
Joe Philbin, Adam Gase, and Flores. Man, I've been like I've stepped onto that circle where I'm scared we're gonna do the same thing we do over and over and over again. And it is the definition of insanity, and it's been the definition of insanity since Jimmy Johnson. Like, we keep bringing in guys without skins on the wall, and you got to bring somebody in eventually that's done it, at least been to the big stage. And if they don't do it, man, it's just I'm like I said weeks ago, I'm worried this is about to just blow up in everybody's face.
Well,
I disagree with you on that, Mike.
I want to give people a chance to comment on that, but I'll give a little context of why I kind of agree with Mike. Is that, listen, Flores getting fired the way he did has personal written all over it. That's why when a lot of these rumors come out, Big John, when you get the drop of that hat, lost your job, it caught everybody off guard. That's got personal written on it. I don't know. I think we'll see what happens later down the line, Pamela. You know what I'm saying? But there's obviously something else that happened.
Yeah, there'll be a 30 for 30 on
but here's the thing,
there
guys.
will. But
Here's the
wait,
thing.
Alex, because I want you to respond next, Alex. But that puts us at a disadvantage. Now, while we've lost all leverage at the bargaining table when interviewing for a coach. Not that you're supposed to interview for a coach behind your coach's back, but showing a personal firing like that could get people to be hesitant. You know what I'm saying? And
I agree with that, Chris.
It's a business tactic that anyone who knows business knows. You try to keep all the leverage you can in every situation.
Yeah.
So it's one thing. And Alex, before I let you go, Jose, thank you for the $5 donation. He says, don't say spread around Big John. So maybe we shouldn't say that. You know? Big John going to let everybody know where he really got that nickname from. Am I right, brother?
No, I want to know what Big John thinks about the firing of Flores. Tell us,
Pamela,
Big John.
Hold on.
Tell us, Big John.
Sex
ahead,
is like math, bro. Add the bed, subtract the clothes, divide the legs, and multiply, homie.
Bravo, Polo, bravo, Cap for life. Andrevius.
Tell us. I want to know what you think. About the firing of Flo. Yeah, a Flo. Yeah.
I knew that was coming since week 6. If you really want to know the truth. And I kept telling everybody, if you guys watch me on Dono, I said, hey, he's not going to make it till the end of the year. He's not going to come back next season. He's not going to come
Before I
back.
got to talk to Big John, and then Alex, I wanted you to respond.
Big John was
Mike,
saying that.
I remember this is while I was just starting my channel on the Fins Tailgate, getting guys like Mike on the mic worked out and stuff. And I'm watching, all the other channels, because just like you guys that are all watching in the comments, just like the rest of y'all, man, I'm just here for the Dolphins and all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
You're doing good, Chris.
Big John, thank you so much, Pamela. Big John has never wavered on what he has believed. And I've been watching him on Dono, and in private conversations, it is more of what he has said. He's like, listen, this was gonna happen. And that's kind of why Flo made it happen the way he did, because he knew it was going to happen too. And so I can't argue with Big John. He's one of the hardest people to argue with, because he's got information that he's got, he's got a little bit of something back in the pocket. So he knows, very kind. He don't let you squirm around like a dumbass, but he's got a few secrets he's going to keep to himself, because Big John, that's what it takes to be a man of your word, brother.
Watch, look at this. I've been saying all season. Everybody thought I was crazy. I got up on here in the morning and I told everybody Deshaun Watson is not coming over here. Everybody flipped out. I had 9 people chewing me out, including Steven. Is Deshaun Watson here? No.
He's not coming.
Andrevius heard me say it 4 times.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Well, to add context with that, and Alex, you had something that you wanted to get to, and we're going to try to make sure get everybody popping in here. Andrevius MC, make sure to jump in there, color you too. But back right before the trade deadline, guys, and I venture, if you guys got time, go back and watch that Big O show, because that day he was having in all the guys that week. And I don't remember exactly what show it was, but he had Joe Shad on there with him. And Big O was tearing everybody a new asshole, as he does. You know how Big O can get. He was like, we can't have this Deshaun Watson on our team, blah, 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 blah. Well, Joe Shad, I think it was the day before or the day of, broke character a little bit and got defensive, because here is Big O talking about Deshaun Watson in a light that was potentially compromising for Joe Shad in his job. And it looked like to me like, and then Big O after that segment, he took a break. It looked like to me like Big O, and he backed off. He backed off on the shit talking of Deshaun Watson too. It looked like to me like Joe Shad was like, listen, bro, this shit's gonna fucking happen. And like watch out. And it seems like it was just about to, but for whatever reason, it didn't. And I think ever since that moment, the writing was on the wall for Brian Flores. It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. So
I just hate that. I just hate that. Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, Alex, get up.
Mark, but not correctly so. But I agree.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it was a wrong.
I think that I remember that show too, Chris. I was actually watching that show too, and I saw that interview with him and Joe Shad. And, you know, they tend to go back and forth. Even today, even on today's show, they actually Big O ripped Shad a new one too.
He did
on that show on their interview today too about the whole thing with Flores and all that stuff. You know, here's the thing. I think that this time around they're going to get it right.
They better.
I have a lot of faith in Chris Grier. I think Chris Grier knows his back is against the wall right now, and
he has to produce.
He knows it, and I think that he's going to eventually get this right. You know.
So, do you not agree that a first-time head coach getting it right? Because I don't think so.
Agreed.
Go ahead, Andrevius.
Come on, Andrevius. I'm looking at your face.
Go ahead,
Go ahead, Andrevius. I want to hear it.
I feel like we all want an experienced head coach, but I feel like a lot of these young first-time coaches are the ones that are successful right now. Ain't Sean McVay, this is his first head coaching job. McDermott, these guys are like they young guys, young offensive-minded guys. So I'm kind of like straddling the fence on do I want experience or do I want one of these young, hungry guys? I don't know.
So okay, and I just want to respond to that real quick.
And I don't think we can know. How do we know?
Okay, but here's my problem. Here's my problem with the first time head coach right now. Big John probably knows this more than anyone, and hopefully he'll let me know if I'm wrong on this because I got a lot of theories. Usually he gives me a little eye nod if I'm wrong, but is that locker room needs somebody that's proven to get to the big stage because he's got to come in and galvanize the locker room and get everybody back on the same page and everybody going 100% the same direction and not having the naysayers and then one guys are whispering this and the other guys are whispering this. We got to get somebody in here that can galvanize the locker room. And I think a first-time head coach ain't going to do that. It's not that he can't, but I think it'll be harder for him to do that because he hasn't been to the big stage. He doesn't have as much respect as a guy that's been to the Super Bowl in a Dan Quinn or a 14-2 season in Jim Caldwell or won a Super Bowl in Doug Peterson or Jim Harbaugh who's been to a Super Bowl. If you get a guy like that comes in, everybody automatically listens, tunes in, and they're on the same page. And a first-time head coach, I just don't know if they can do that.
Mike, and I'm gonna start this off, and I want to get kind of everyone's thoughts on what Mike said. But Mike, I feel like now this team has. And I don't know if this is the whiskey talking.
Flores Begon maybe came together. I get where you're going.
No, I feel like this team. I feel like this team has put the quarterback Tua as the guy to the rally point.
At least the offense has.
Yeah, it's not the rally point is now through Tua, and I already said I'm
good with Tua.
I know that, but I'm saying like the coach comes in to be the leader of the team with Tua, and I think that's kind of what they've done. Go ahead, Andrevius.
And listen, it's Twitter. It's Twitter been doing it for me the past few days, but they've made me believe that players believe in this Mike McDaniel kid. Like the stuff they've been showing me, the videos they've been showing me, the stuff they told me about how George Kittle didn't want to re-sign until he could make sure that he could keep this guy as his offensive coordinator. The nerdy shit I've heard this man say, and just like he got the juice. That's all I'm gonna say. This motherfucker is convinced.
I'm not laughing at you, Andrevius. I'm laughing at what Big Drip put here in the comments. It's not gonna happen for a white boy unless it's Bill Cowher or Rex Ryan. That's hilarious, bro.
I'm with you, Chris. I'm laughing at the same damn thing.
That was funny as hell, right?
I'm just saying this Mike McDaniel guy seems like he has.
He's too young for me, bro.
He has so much charisma. Seems like
he does.
And I feel like players would follow him.
So
go ahead, caller.
Go ahead, caller. That has been the one that was mentioned and not mentioned now is Josh McDaniel. So why are we not talking about?
I think we've had enough of these.
He's got the head coach
disciples.
I
understand.
I think we've had enough of these disciples from New England,
I
Pamela.
understand the Cheatriot disciple. I understand, but that kid, dadgummit, look at his offensive. I mean, we have an offensive team that needs a direction.
Yeah, but Pamela, I think McDaniels is going to be more like Gase in the fact that, and this is where I want to hear from Color, because I understand kind of where Color's coming from. We don't need a leader for the offense. We need a leader for the team. You know, because if Mike McDaniels comes in, we've seen him make that mistake before. And kind of like Flores when he left the Bill Belichick tree, he found out it was very hard to get people to hire and do that to Bill Belichick. And and Josh McDaniels is probably going to have that problem too. Color.
Josh McDaniels is going to be head coach in New England.
Yes, Josh McDaniels is going to be the head coach of New England. I believe that too.
Go ahead. I just kind of want to respond to what Andreas is talking about, and I fully understand what you're saying. I mean, you see what's going around in the league, and it's just hard not to want a piece of that. I get it. You know what I mean? I will say that the three big players that we all see going on right now came from the same place, the Washington football team. So it's not as if they're scattered all over the league and everybody else has made it work. You know what I mean? It's kind of was concentrated around that Washington football team. And my whole thing about the seasoned head coaches, look at what went down with Gase. Look at what went down with Brian Flores. Okay. Ultimately, it wasn't even just the players. It wasn't even just, Stephen Ross and Richard and Chris Grier. It was, the entire building's staff, from trainer to garbage man, that didn't seem to care for Brian Flores and his attitude. Yep. Whether that's justified or not, I'm not in the room, so I don't know. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. A seasoned head coach is going to come in, and what's going to happen is you have a guy that if for whatever reason staff members don't get along with him, when they go to Chris Grier or try to go to an end around to Ross, and this goes for the players too. I mean, Ross is going to be hard pressed to stand up against that with a seasoned coach. You know what I mean? If he does, then he'll just be exposed as a fraud in the long run. And he doesn't want that, obviously. That's why he's been putting out the press he's been putting out. You know what I mean? So that all being said, here's the thing, Andreas.
I want to ask you, Color.
Real quick, to Andreas.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm a very unlucky person, and I've just accepted that in my life. You know what I mean? I have like really bad luck. So when I go into the casino, I look at all those people around me that, woohoo, I won, and all the people pushing in on 7 deuce that are scooping the pot. That's just not me. So I've got to play poker a very specific way if I hope to have success. You know what I mean?
Don't play poker with me, Color, because I'm good as shit at poker. As
much as I like, I would love to be one of those other people that seem to hit it big, because it seems like everybody in the casino but me. I still have to play the way that it is going to work for me, and I think that's where we're at now. We have continued.
Stick to the sports betting. Make sure to catch out my boys on the sports betting, Color. I'll pick up some winners.
We've continued to be unlucky. You know what I mean? Yeah. So let's just calm all the noise. Get a seasoned head coach in there. Yeah. And if we don't go with a seasoned head coach, this is why I like the idea of Thomas Brown so much, because when I looked a little deeper into his resume, he's actually the Rams' assistant head coach. That means he's learning directly from the head coach, from Sean McVay, how to be a head coach and how to manage a whole entire team.
All right.
You see what I'm saying?
Hold on, real
push
quick.
My cards in on something lucky, then I'm going to go right there. Plus,
All right,
he's a
guys.
Miami Hurricane. I'm done.
Big
with
John,
that, hold on, Mike. With that, guys, and I'm going to let you answer first, Mike. But I want to know more about this Thomas Brown guy. So go ahead, Mike. Go what you're going to say, and then I'm going to ask around the panel.
Yeah, I've done the same thing with Kohler, looking into him, and I really do like Thomas Brown too. I think he's actually a sneaky first-time hire, but I still think it's the same thing we've done for the last 20 years, and I'm tired of it. But Big John, if I'm hearing correctly, and I'm not going to say what I've heard and who I've heard it from, but if I'm hearing correctly, am I wrong on the galvanizing locker room because Flores leaving galvanized it itself? Or did it split the locker room further?
Wrong. You're not wrong when you have a personality like that where it's my way or the highway. You're gonna have some people who are gonna follow you. You know, like for example, if you look at everybody who couldn't believe he got fired. Jesse Davis, he should be thanking Brian Flores. He played even though he almost killed Tua all season. Okay,
bro.
Nick
Jesse
Needham.
Davis gonna follow Brian Flores because ain't nobody loved that man more than fucking Brian Flores, bro.
Nick Needham, Brian Flores helped him become an NFL player. He picked him up off the scrap heap, and Nick Needham turned himself into a great or a serviceable or above average corner.
John, how
Flores
good
picked Howard over Fitzpatrick too. Flores picked Howard over Fitzpatrick too.
Big John, how good was Needham? He ended up being really good.
Yep.
They brought in competition for Needham a lot, though.
They've been trying to replace Nick Needham since 2019, and every time they try, he finds a way to survive. Now, give me 1 second.
Was that Brian Flores that brought him?
Listen, I think Nick Needham is his own man. I don't credit no one to nothing. That man has made himself into something. And as far as I remember, Mike, Fitzpatrick was a Chris Grier pound on the table guy, not Flores. So
who gave Needham the chance?
Needham earned his chance because I don't think if Needham, and this is what we've seen out of several offensive linemen this year, they leave, they have success, and the ones that stay don't. And so with that, I can put a lot of the blame on player evaluation. But as we know, that evaluation comes from the guy on the field, and I put that blame on Flores. Because Chris Grier, although he says look, first of all these guys talk out of both sides of their mouth because Chris Grier says that, hey, I'll never force my coach to have anybody, but in some ways he was forcing him to have Tua. So, I mean, let's just be real here. But when you ask for the moon and the stars for a guy, well, it's true, bro. Look at it.
It was more than that, too, Chris.
It's true.
The whole narrative,
21 years. 6 years as a GM, Grier has worn out his welcome.
Oh no, I love Chris Grier, bro. No.
21 years with the Dolphins.
Pamela, I gotta disagree with you there. I think in more ways than one, Pamela.
6 years as a GM, and where are we?
3 years.
Come on.
3 years.
I think
Chris
Grier. I think Chris Grier headed up.
Pamela, 3 years. Remember before that?
The entire department.
Mom was making all the decisions.
Years. Look back.
No, it's
I'm
3.
telling you,
Pamela.
look it up. 6 years. Grier.
Those first 3 years, Pamela. Those first 3 years, he had to split it with Tannenbaum and Adam. It's true. It's true because Tannenbaum screwed that cap up.
21 years.
That's right, Pamela, and that's where I gotta say that they have the data on Chris Grier and him being more right than wrong because that's how he earned his position from the ground up.
He earned his position as somebody who negotiated picks. He did not earn his
scouting
position because he was head of the drafting, right? So he was
the head of the draft. He was head of the scouting department for several years, and he found the talent that he then gave to not Jeff Ireland. Yeah, it was what was the guy underneath Jeff Ireland? Dennis Hickey. He was Dennis Hickey's number one. No, Pamela. I know for certain.
In the talent, he did good in the trading for picks.
The one mark that you can give Chris Grier the GM, not the partner GM or the scout. The one bad mark I can give him as a GM is that first triple threat of first rounds, which no GM gets 3 first-round picks. And he picked Tua, he picked Austin Jackson, and I'm pretty sure Flores picked Noah Igbenogany. But if you look in the context of when Noah was picked, we didn't have certainty on Xavier Howard. He was injured that year, and he could have, the contract negotiation. Who knows? They could have traded him, whatever.
I still don't think Austin Jackson is a bust.
And
You guys may not agree with me on this, but I still think that Austin Jackson. I still think Austin Jackson has a future at guard, in my opinion.
I think Austin Jackson has a future at tackle. If you want to know honestly, bro.
I think Austin Jackson has a future.
I'm with you, Chris. Chris, I feel like I'm the only one who believes that.
Andrevius,
I thought I was the only one.
If he becomes a serviceable guard or tackle,
no, I don't want him as a guard. I think his arm length hurts him as a guard. He needs to be a tackle or get the hell off the football field because, as you guys see,
Austin Jackson should be my butler.
He's a terrible guy. Okay, if he proves me wrong, I'm going to preface this and I got to go. I got to go, guys. I'm so happy for you, Capitan.
All right, brother.
So cool. Real quick, I'm about to hit the out, Alex. But the thing with Austin Jackson is, whatever I say about a player, I just want them to prove me wrong if it's a negative what I say. And so if Austin Jackson becomes good, then Grier looks like a genius.
Mike talks out of the both sides of his mouth too. Look at him, guys. He's ready to be a GM already. He talks out of both sides of his mouth too. Look at him.
Mike on Mike.
I think
you gotta love him because at least he's going there with all his thoughts and dreams.
Wet dreams, you mean?
Don't mess with me, man.
Oh, look, he's still back here cracking up right now. Look at him. He's still back there cracking up. He's laughing about that. Go hydrate, bro. Go hydrate, man.
but here's the thing.
Go ahead, Alex.
If Austin Jackson becomes a serviceable tackle, right? Maybe 1 or 2 Pro Bowls, that would be considered a success.
That's not serviceable, bro. That's awesome. He goes to a Pro Bowl. He'll be a freaking Cinderella story. Cinderella boy, Cinderella story. Y'all seen Caddyshack, right? Come on.
That's a legend. But the thing about it is that there's a lot of tackles that have struggled in their first 2 years.
Well, we got to remember too. He was young coming in. He was a junior, if I do say so, if I recall correctly. And he gave his sister
delivered bone marrow
to his sister. That's right. And I don't know personally what that takes. I did watch a thing that he did where he talked about it for his Cause for Cleats about how people can do it. It's not so much, which is something I might listen, bro. I mean, I don't know. I'm AB positive blood, and I'm a very charitable person. My day job takes a lot out of me physically. So if I ever make this night job my full-time job, then maybe I'll give up some bone marrow. I don't give a fuck. I'm pretty cool. I'll heal like Wolverine.
Hey, Big John's been wanting to say something for a minute.
What's up, Big John? Let me hear it, doggy.
I want to hear your day job, Chris.
I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
Let me explain something. The reason why I think that the coach is going to be Brian Gable is very simple. He's a first-time coach. I was trying to tell this to Mike, but he left before I could tell him. He's a first-time coach. But he does have a Rolodex because he's been a coach like in 7 different places. The guy has a Rolodex even though he's been a first-time coach.
Yeah, I agree.
You saw that? Austin Jackson is as bad as the Knicks.
Oh my God!
Fair point, Big John. One of those places in his Rolodex is Miami. So I mean, we got to give him that too.
Exactly.
And the one, and I know you guys hate him. I know you guys hate Sperano, but Sperano's word holds a lot of water with me. And when I saw that rant he went on singing the praises of Brian Dable, I kind of thought, man, I could accept Brian Dable. That's as far as I could say.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you guys that from the beginning. No, it's okay, bro. You just get ready. Miami's gonna put their foot in your ass pretty soon.
How deep, though, John? How deep? If it's just the toes, just the toes.
Jose, listen. Here's the thing.
Heel deep, dog. Heel deep.
Julius Randle. Okay. RJ Barrett, Cam Reddish. Should I name the superstars that we got? We're about to get Zion. Okay. We're about to make the playoffs.
We're about to get
again.
Fat Boy Zion. Is that going to save the Knicks? Come on,
Alexander.
bro. Come on,
Come
man.
on, stop
Zion's
it, bro.
about 4 years away from passing
I
up
say
the weight
one thing real
class of
quick?
friggin' Shaq.
Hold on.
Zion's starting to look like Booger McFarland.
Hold on. Hey, Alexander, you know the Heat won today without Jimmy Butler, without Tyler Hero, without half the team because everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy Butler got ejected. Kyle Lowry didn't play.
I saw that.
The Heat are going to hang on to that number one here real soon. They're going to hang on to that number one here real soon. Big John, when the Heat go to the playoffs, we're going to have to figure out a way. I'm going to swing by. We're going to have a couple beers. Maybe we'll go to a playoff game or some shit.
Oh, no, what?
Yeah, the Heat are going to play the Knicks in the playoffs. There's no question
There's
about it.
no place more
The Heat are going
exciting
to play
to
the Knicks.
be than next to me at a game. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there is.
No place more exciting.
Ask Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. There's a couple strip malls that are exciting.
Hey,
No.
Hey.
No strip mall. Come on.
All right, guys.
Batman's asking for the link.
Batman.
Oh, where's
Batman?
Batman?
Bring it on, Batman.
You got no link, Batman.
Bring it on, Batman.
Link it up, dog. I got the Joker on here. I should put some face paint on.
There you go.
I would use
I
that.
think Andreas could be the Riddler.
Listen.
Andreas could be the Riddler.
I would use that.
Pamela
You
could
have
be
to
the
use that line.
Listen, guys.
I'm
I've got
real and in person.
Robin.
Octavius.
I think Big John Stud works better than Batman, dog.
Big John could be Bane.
I'm
not
Robin. Could be Bane. There you go.
Full-on Dolphins like freak. Andreas, tell him. Tell him, Andreas.
Tell him, Andreas. She is very serious about the Dolphins. She don't play. She don't fuck off out of our team.
Thanks, Andreas.
Hey, Pamela, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, congrats on the show, man. Awesome show, man. Congratulations on everything. Appreciate it.
It is great.
Hey, Batman, let him know.
Batman
Let him
got
know.
the same cups I do. Bro, Batman got the same Dolphin cups as I do. That's hilarious. I've been collecting them, bringing them home.
Yeah. Batman, why don't you go ahead and let him know about the news you shared this morning?
Mm-hmm. Tell us, Batman.
I got a little story to tell you after you're done with about those cups, Batman. Go ahead, bro. Sorry.
So basically, what's the best way for me to say it?
In English.
Yeah. Listen, go to hell, Fins, and speak in Spanish, dog. I don't know Spanish that good. I've only been back in South Florida for about 5 years. When I moved, my Spanglish was on fleek. But living in Central Florida, there's a lot more rednecks up there in Central Florida. I don't know if you guys know, man. So just letting you know.
At the current moment, I don't want to talk about it. So we'll leave it at that.
Come on, Batman, bring it, baby.
No, I can't talk about it. Yeah, I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it. But
come on, Batman. Come on, freak.
Nonetheless, man, it was a great show, man. I've been listening. I was just prepping for stuff for Saturday and getting some dinner in, and so I apologize. I'm not here yet. I'm not here yet.
No, I got you, dog. Grab a beer and chill out. I'm gonna hang in for another like 12 minutes. Then I'll start closing it down.
Cool.
I was only planning to do an hour, but honestly, I knew I was gonna go longer than an hour. What the hell, dude?
Yeah.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna hang out here for an hour. I can't say shit in an hour. Let's get real, dog. Let's get with it. Yeah.
But Chris, tell
ahead.
us what you do for a living. I want to know what you do.
All right, so I lay hard wood. No. Listen, that's a funny way of saying.
I chopped you off at the knees, man.
Listen, I'm a flooring installer, so half of it was true. I specialize in hardwood flooring, so it sets me up good for this charisma that I got. In case you didn't know. See, but
there you go.
I'm a flooring
you're
installer.
A Dolphins fan. You're a Florida native. You're already in, as far as I'm concerned. So you got an A++.
Holla. Yeah, but I have my own company actually that I do over here in Lee County and Collier County and Charlotte County. I'm a flooring installer. So if you guys are around here, make sure to come by and check me out at the Fins Tailgate. Holla at your boy. I got some flooring but I do bathroom remodeling. I mean, I build shit. I'm a carpenter.
Did you catch that tornado over in Collier the other day, Chris?
I didn't see it. It wasn't around yonder. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you what, when I left for Christmas, a tornado came by in the field over here. It was just a small spin up. My boy was here, and it messed up my greenhouse, the old greenhouse. So for Christmas, I had, first of all, you guys, I don't know if you guys, first of all, my longtime, off and on again mother of my kids, her and I got engaged on Christmas. We've put together our life in a way where it was time to really make an honest woman out of her. And for Christmas, I bought her a new greenhouse. I bought her the one she wanted. Never make the fatal mistake, men, of taking and letting her get something like that, because this thing was something from Harbor Freight. And when I say it had a book that was not I'm a carpenter. I could have built this out of my damn hands with no instructions 1,000 times faster. This thing tested our relationship to the point where I was going to lose it, guys. Because at that time, Batman, that's when I went and saw you and we tailgate partied and stuff like that. But while we left, the old one came up, smacked up the side of the car. So what are you going to do? I had it fixed with the insurance. It happens, man. But no tornadoes on the last tornado, man. So
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Listen. So that's awesome. As a young man, you're working like that and you have your business and I want to encourage you to get with the mother of your children.
Oh no, we've been destined from the get-go. We just butt heads because we're too much alike. We're both metalheads, so we don't take no shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So you think as I'm fixing to turn 62. So you think I'm not a metalhead?
I didn't say that. And no way you're turning 62, Pamela. Really? That is no way, guys. Am I right? Does Pamela look like she's going to turn 62?
No,
I mean, be honest. Not even friggin' close, Pamela.
That's right.
Not even close.
Octavius has met me in person. Hell to the no. So there ain't no Botox in this face. I'm just Cherokee. So I got the fabulous
Cherokee. My grandfather's Cherokee.
See, that's what I'm telling you. But I'm telling you,
part of the nation.
That woman. I've been married for 36, almost 37 years. So to the same man that's a Miami Dolphin fan, and I'm just telling you, old love is good love.
My mom and dad just celebrated their 37th as well. So that's pretty crazy. That's crazy. Y'all made it through the 80s, and in Florida in the 80s. Everybody know what Florida in the 80s was. Am I right? You know what I'm saying? Back when the Dolphins had a real quarterback. What's up with this Tua Tagovailoa? Basing coming back around again. Boom. Who says I ain't a professional?
I'm just telling you. And just as old people in general, but I don't feel old. I feel I don't know what the hell happened.
You're hanging out here with a bunch of doofuses on the Fins tailgate. We keep it young around here.
I met Andrevius. Me and John have talked multiple times. Like, these are my peeps, man. Love my peeps. Love my peeps. I don't care how old.
As everybody who's on the chat board.
Besides you, Cap, Pamela's one of the people that actually has my phone number.
That's right.
You know what, guys? And this is a testament. Pamela, me, I mean, all of us here, we connect through this football organization, through one common thing, that we love this team. And as people who either live in Florida,
that's right,
who either live in Florida, have lived in Florida, or just have been a fan of this team, as we know, it's kind of a different type of understanding. It's kind of like you look at somebody and you're like, wait a minute, are you a Dolphins fan? Are you a Dolphins fan?
Brainwashed.
I
was born down here, dog. Born in West Palm, 5'6" dog.
Wait. I have to correct you. We bond on two things.
Pain.
One, we're Dolphin fans, and two, fuck Flores. That's number two. Okay.
Oh, I can't bond on that right yet, dog. I can't bond on the
I
fuck
can bond on
Flores
Big
yet.
John with that.
I
can
can't bond
with
on
Big
it
John
yet,
that.
brother. I can't.
I can bond on that with Big John. I agree. F Flores.
But I'll tell you what. I find out Flores was these things. I'm an unforgiving person for people who are hateful like that and people who are bullies like that. I hate that shit.
Yep.
As
Hey, guys,
somebody
I have a
who's
little
super,
story.
I want to hear it, Alexandra. But people who are hateful and uninclusive and have power and use power over people, nothing irritates me more than that. I don't like that shit. I don't like people that do that. That ain't cool. As you all can see on this show at Tailgate, we get down with the get down. But cutting off the conversation and not working together, that shit don't. El Capitan don't tolerate that because that's like bullying.
You're
I don't like that.
100%.
I don't like that.
100%.
That's like, I mean, what the hell kind of world are we living in? First of all, this is a crypto, digital, extra universe. It's next level changing. If you sitting on the outsides and you ain't here in the middle where the growth is,
you get left.
Big John, you get left behind to die, John. Am I right, dog?
Yes.
Yep.
We're here for the growth of not just this fandom and this franchise, but the growth as us as people to move forward to something better. We look at these kids, and I'll say something about this young generation coming, because in so many times when I was young generation, and you gotta remember, I was a 90s kid, so I was Rage Against the Machine generation. So we're like skateboarding. We're skateboarding and ready to anarchy and burn some shit to the ground. We didn't know what we wanted to burn, but we were ready to burn it. You know what I'm saying? My point is these kids now, because of this technological universe, they kind of overlapped us into a communication. And for the first time ever, we're not looking at kids and going, shut your mouth, little dumbass. You don't got no say. They actually have a say. And we're remembering what we heard as ourselves saying as kids, that it didn't have to be this way. We could have did it differently. And that's kind of what we're all trying to do now in some ways. I know I got a little preachy on my pedestal.
No,
you're on your soapbox.
I'm on my soapbox a little bit.
It's cool.
Get up on.
When we get there's no not with Tua or with Tua. There's no not with Deshaun or with Deshaun. There's no Flores or not. And listen, we get some truth. We do band together real quick. 305, get you down style. Fuck around, won't be around. That's the saying I got. But we're all about inclusion around here. You know, there's a lot of change in the world, but I think us, as we know, as Dolphin fans, we were always this way. Am I right?
Yeah. And don't be coming up to our Dunkin' Donuts if you ain't gonna shout out the 561, man.
Or 954.
Back in the day,
954 786. Let them all in. I hear Palm Beach is getting a new area code too.
No, listen. Back in the day, all of Florida was 305. Back in the day,
no shit.
All of Florida
I'm
was
just old enough for
305.
that. I'm just old enough for that.
Shit.
Yep, we had a 305.
Is that why I
area
like
code here.
305 so much? Is that why I like it, even though I'm a 561?
Then it changed to 407, and then 407 became Orlando area, and we got 561 at that point.
No shit.
No. We have 321 where I am, and you want to know why we're 321? We're the Space Coast. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Makes sense. Yeah. Hey, I'll piggyback one other thing off of Pamela is that the last time when Palm Beach County was in the 305 area code, it also has to do with something that happened today on this very day 45 years ago, January 19th, 1977. It snowed in Miami proper.
Oh, okay. So, Color, I'm going to tell you, what year did you graduate high school? I
95.
graduated high school 1978. I'm just telling you.
I'm right behind
Year after I was born.
Yeah,
I was born 9
about?
days after it snowed in Miami, and then
Well, you weren't.
It's been snowing in the 90s throughout the 80s. Tell him, Big John. They know what they is.
Hey,
that's why.
Hey, the only thing,
We got an offensive line coach that likes snow.
Hold on, guys. Don't yell over. What you said, Big John? Don't yell over. What's up, Big John?
I said the only thing that's going to be burning is Estefan when he invites me to make s'mores when he burns all his Tua jerseys.
No shit.
That's it.
No shit. Estefan,
That's it.
what's up, Batman? What's up, Batman?
I just want to say this, man. It's always a blast, man. This is a blast. I'm having a good time. Listen, man, you guys are kicking it. I mean, I had to step out. I had like 3 phone calls, so I apologize.
You're good, brother.
But I love it, man. I love kicking it with you guys, man. And listen, I love every one of you, and no disrespect because I love all of you. You guys show
here
love all
comes the
time.
disrespect, guys.
No. I'm not picking.
Go ahead, Batman. Disrespect away. I'm the Joker, but go ahead.
I'm not picking anybody over any, but I'm saying it's a pleasure having Pamela. Pamela, when we met at Bull Campers, Dana fell in love with you. Dana, you and Dana text sometimes. You message each other, and it was a pleasure, man. That's awesome, man. And
your dad, Batman's pop-up. Yeah. So and your dad too.
No, I don't know. No, that's not my dad. That he just goes by that name. He just goes by that name.
Okay, I thought it was.
You got 2 daddies?
Yeah, there's a guy. There's someone that he's always Batman's pop.
There's another guy that be in the chat.
Batman, I remember, and I loved meeting you too. It was awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait. We met your husband at the game. I think it was the Houston game.
We
met him. But hey, it's a family, man. It's a family. This is what it's all about.
Family.
Certainly is a family. And with that, Batman, if you guys aren't subscribed over here at the Miami Sports Music Network podcast and you ain't on this family, get in. And guys, as you see scrolling at the bottom, you got the super chat. Be part of the family. Get in with the Patreon. Donate to the show. Help the show grow, as you see with the other programming that's coming here. And make sure to also catch out on Fridays. We're having a new betting show. We're going to be calling it Covering the Spread. Get in with the family because this is only the beginning of how
family. That's
family. So get in while the getting in's good.
Hit that like button, everybody. Hit that like button.
Hit the like button.
Done a great job.
Thank you, Pamela. Thank you so much. You know what? This pretty face
is this a kid friendly show, Chris?
Huh?
Is this supposed to be like the kid friendly show, like Stephen B. enforcing the
No, there ain't nothing kid friendly.
Oh, well, with that being said, good shit, Chris. You on your shit, bro.
Brother, you know what's good, dog. I get down when you get down, like I said.
I got. It's past 10 p.m. Andre.
Listen, they letting their kids watch this show. They'll be adults real soon.
I got scared the other day, man. I don't know what happened. I don't know how God bless his soul. I put it out, obviously we stream on different platforms, and I guess I was like, follow the link to get to the chat, and some kid jumped on the chat, and Larry, I was on there, I froze because I let, at the end of the day, we welcome kids, but I mean, it's a late night show, and this kid jumped on, he was like, I think he was in 5th grade, 6th grade, and he heard it in his voice, and I'm like, I thought first somebody was messing with me, but then it's a good thing Andreas brought that up, and that's a good point because you never know who could jump on here, and
Well, listen, first of all, this is a tailgate party, and as you see, Batman, I roll deep. I got 2 kids, and listen, you don't get drunk. You don't get drunk in front of children, and you don't set a bad example.
Ooh, well, I was raised terribly.
Well, listen, bro. My daddy. I'm not saying they didn't throw a big giant bonfire and they're running around like a bunch of lunatics. And I'm not saying that. Listen,
you got boys. You got girls.
Oh no. First of all, you can't raise kids in bubble wrap. All right,
that's right.
You can't raise no kids. My son is out here building. My son literally has like a bug out bag. All right, he's begging me to get him his first knife. He's 9. He probably gonna get that knife because he's going hunting this summer. And you know where I'm thinking about taking him, you guys? Thinking about going to Jesse Davis's place out there in Florida.
Hey,
I'm gonna take him out there. I'm gonna take him out there, bro. I'm gonna take him out there, brother. And listen, that program.
Bring him to Mims. Bring him to Mims. You want to know about my sons and my grandsons? Well, they all got knives. They all got guns.
No, listen, I had a knife when I was 10. It's just I got it at 10, Pamela. He's 9. And my son, I mean, Batman, you see my son. He's a big freaking 9-year-old, bro. He's
Yeah.
built like a shit brick house. This kid, all right.
I thought it was a high
he's-
school. I thought it was a high school kid you were
He's a
introducing me
big
to.
boy. He's all stout with shoulders and stuff. Like he's ready to be a running back, and he playing football out there. Miami
Nice.
Dolphins, watch out for my boy. He coming. Boy.
There
Watch
you
out,
go.
boy. Watch out. Get him on the team while they're getting good. Anyhow,
MTJB, are you okay?
Chris, you got two. You got
You
two
look
boys.
really
Right? You got two
cold.
boys, Chris.
no, I got a daughter too. My daughter can fight better
What's
than my
up, Nate?
son. So
Oh,
just for being real,
What's
man.
up,
My
my
daughter's meaner than she's sweet as all get up,
listen,
funny as hell.
your daughter, don't count her out because
No.
hello.
Listen, her and I.
Whoa.
Guess what, Pamela? I
Yeah.
have actually a little bit that we're fleshing out where I'm gonna be the Joker. My daughter is going to be Harley Quinn, and we're gonna be making picks. It'll be Harley Quinn's knock out of the park and Joker's wild picks of the week.
Bring her
Beautiful.
on. Bring her
Wait until
on.
you guys see this. You have no
Bring
idea
her
the
on.
shit that I'm fleshing out.
Love it.
I have nonsense running around in here,
No,
but
bring her on.
half of it's worth the shit, and the other half, maybe it's worth something. You know what I'm saying?
Bring her
Maybe
on,
it's worth
Chris.
something. So,
Bring
all
her
right, guys,
on.
listen. I'm about 35 minutes over what I wanted to do. Pamela, thank you for coming on. Andrevius, Big John, I'm sorry I didn't get you a text, doggy. I meant to text you beforehand. I'll do my best. Hopefully, we won't run into the hour conversation before we do this. Of course, me and Steven got to touch base before we do this. But as you know, I needed to text you, dog. But I have this on my phone. I need to put my WhatsApp, my other thingy on here to get in touch with you, dog. Anyhow, Color, I'm gonna holler at you, Color, after the show.
Roger
all right,
that.
all right.
You want me to
And
hang
see-
loose, or you gonna go by phone?
I'm gonna call you on the phone.
Right on.
No, and like check me out. I think my Twitter is Pamela Dolphin 313.
I think I have you right, Pamela. I think I do, right?
I think you do. I
Yeah, you
think.
guys check me on Twitter too. as
And
well.
John got my
I'm on there.
313,
number.
313, Pamela.
313.
Pamela Dolphin 313.
Pamela
Do not-
Dolphin
And
313.
Do
Alex.
not follow me on Twitter unless you want to change your whole opinion of who I am.
First of all,
What's up,
Andrevius.
Alexander, bring
This guy that I show everybody is held back. Batman will tell you, I wear a shirt for y'all's sake. I be rocking my
Me too,
shirtless
Chris.
tattoos, getting it down, dog.
Hey, real
This
quick, I
is
got a little
camera
story to tell
friendly, Chris, guys.
Listen,
Y'all
they
have
was
no
calling me
idea
booty.
how crunk this man
Never
gets.
mind.
When I come to see you, Big John, we tossing dollar bills, dog. You already said. All right. I'm taking you up on that. Y'all have no idea. I'm the real deal Holyfield around here. This guy ain't a
Real
joke.
deal
I'm
Bring
party
your
down.
little daughter to Miss Pamela.
Oh,
I'm
I
a
will.
dance teacher of 45 years.
Oh, Miss
I've
Pamela. I
had
love
little
that.
girls. Bring her to me. Because I'm
Andrevius.
telling you, I'm going to turn her.
The Fins
the
tailgate
Hey,
on
Andreas,
Twitter.
when are you
I'm
gonna switch
the
to AT&T, my
whisperer.
boy?
Yeah, what's your Twitter, Andrevius? Hold on, Pamela. I want to get Andrevius's Twitter. What's your Twitter,
I'm putting it in the chat right now.
All right.
Private chat.
Andrevius.
No, I'm putting it in the chat. I'm
amazing.
putting it in the chat.
Oh, I don't think I have
You
it
know
right.
what? I'm gonna put mine in the chat.
Batman. Amazing.
idea.
We all allowed to
All
stay
right,
in the
I'm
chat
following
tonight.
that.
All right.
Yeah. Go ahead. Everybody put your Twitter in the chat. Make sure everybody's checking everyone out. You know, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Big John.
No, you ain't got
Big John,
Twitter.
I know you're a little bit more reserved. Am I right, buddy?
No, he's not reserved. He just don't tell you all he thinks. He's not reserved
I
at
do
all.
have the Twitter. Never
I didn't
mind.
become a detective.
he hears
Bring
plenty. He hears plenty of what I think. Trust me.
Oh, I hear plenty
He
of Big
just
John.
don't. He just don't bring it all, right, Big John?
Mm-mm.
He is not
Exactly.
reserved.
Me and Big John are finna set up some VIP downtown. I think you know what we're talking about too. Is out there. I'm gonna bring a stack of hundreds, all broke
Chris,
down to dollar bills.
I have
What's
a
up,
question
Alex?
to ask you.
What's good?
I'm really thinking about, doing like a podcast, starting like a little podcast. Any advice that you can give?
I can help you
Right.
because I started
Yeah,
I
started
go
off
follow
on
me on
podcast.
Twitter too.
The first
I was
advice:
thinking
don't
about
be a
doing-
Knicks fan.
Well, I was
That's the
actually
first
gonna do.
one.
I was actually gonna do one on the Dolphins, Mets.
Hey, the
Knicks,
biggest
and the
thing I've
Touchdown.
heard, Alexander, the biggest thing I've heard so far is just do it.
Yeah, first
Just
of all,
get on,
Alex,
turn on the camera and do it and
don't
start talking, man.
don't
It'll
hold
form
back.
itself.
Be who and what you are, because if you try to be something else, it ain't gonna work. And honestly,
I should have used my phone as I should just get it in like a full computer and not use my phone.
I got you.
Right?
Alexander, hit me up in private, man. You hit me up already on Twitter. I'll hook you up how to do all of that. I got equipment too, so just hit me up.
Alex,
Way to go, Batman.
it's yeah.
So y'all
talk to
know.
Batman, if you want, shoot Alex my phone number. I use my phone as my camera, Alex.
Yeah.
That's
Me too.
You see this little thing right there? It says camo.
Yeah.
That's an app I use, bro. So I'm able to get 720p. I can't afford a badass camera. Don't let the good looks fool you, dog. I gotta earn my keep. So you know what I'm saying? It takes a struggle every day, bro. I ain't rich. I've dumped a lot of freaking money in this, bro. I've dumped a lot of money in this. Ain't no lie. It does.
What is Instagram?
It is a financial burden, to say the least. And it comes, but
you're doing good, Chris. You're
Pamela,
doing good.
I don't start nothing. Really I don't plan to see through, so I'll never stop. I'll never, ever stop. And right now,
Alexander,
that's right. Big John know how it go. I get it in, out in, bro. It's keep coming back too.
Do y'all know that I just finished my 5th year of streaming every Dolphin game? Alexander?
That's difficult.
I did not know that, Pam. Now I got to go kick it with you next season.
5 years of streaming every Dolphin game. So you
Pamela,
sit in my living room.
How do you stream your show? How do you do it?
Yeah, what are you streaming on, Pamela?
Okay, so there's a Dolphin fan site, some guys that made me an admin on Facebook, and it's called Forever Dolphin Fans.
I follow Forever Dolphin Fans, Pamela. You've seen me in there, haven't you?
Yes.
I know you have, because I've seen you.
Streamed for 5 years. I just finished 5 years of streaming, and you sit in my living room and you hear me screaming like crazy person.
Pamela, did you see on my Facebook that video I did? Remember when Ndamukong Suh and Cameron Wake chopped his name in half?
Yes.
Did you see that video I posted on Facebook when I had it live and I'm screaming, "He's dead! He's fucking dead!"
Oh, the hit that they both Wake and
I've got that on there, bro.
Yeah.
I saw that. I watched it in replay after the game like 30 times, bro. I was like,
my fiance, right? She when we were watching that game, I was watching the game. She happened to come in during that play, and she goes to me, "Babe, is he okay? Is he dead?"
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. I thought they murdered a man on the field. I never seen. First of all, God bless that poor kid wherever the hell he is, because that is a life-changing hit.
Clemens.
Huh?
Kellen Clemens.
That wasn't who it was. That's who it was?
It was Clemens. It was Clemens.
That boy is tougher than a freaking one-eared alley cat, bro. That is a tough son of a bitch to take a hit like that and actually, not be dead. So, all right, guys, I'm going to close it down.
I'm just telling you, I stream those games for 5 years.
Pamela, I just started streaming myself, and it's difficult because I'm trying to drink, call the game, and enjoy the game at the same time. So I got to cut one of these 3 out. The drinking equation, I don't know if I can cut it out. So I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Just get on my stream. I'm just telling you. So
I'm going to check you out. I'm going to check it out, Pamela. And Andrevius,
Forever Dolphin Fans. Yes,
Andrevius,
thank you, Chris.
I'm going to follow you on Twitter, Big John Stud. I'm going to call you tomorrow, as you know.
Let me ask a question. I've been laughing all day at the same shit. Please tell me, Andrevius, what lady is going to leave you, bro? Because I've been looking at your name cracking up the entire stream.
No lady is leaving him. No lady is leaving him. You see that face right there? That's a little.
Yeah. Hold on, Pamela. Let him talk. You're kind of freezing up. All right, there you go, Andrevius. Go.
Nobody's leaving, Andre.
My old lady is getting tired of me being on these panels and Twitter spaces all day arguing about the Dolphins. She is sick of this shit, and it's getting worse.
Well,
There's more
Andrevius,
shows. There's more times.
Dude,
She's sick of it. She just
Andrevius,
wants some
listen,
attention,
I'm gonna
man.
help
She's
you.
done
I'm
with
gonna
it.
help you, Andrevius. Okay.
dude,
Andrevius
my wife
is
is
a
my wife is the
babyface.
same
You
way,
can't
bro.
help
Listen
it.
Alex.
to this,
You
bro.
put it out.
I got into an argument. We got into an argument the other day because I've been on these panels the same way Andrevius does. My wife is getting pissed off at me the whole time, arguing about the Dolphins, and she says that she can't stand it no more. That all I talk to her is about the Dolphins this, Dolphins that, sports.
Why do you think I started a podcast, you guys? If I didn't, I saved my freaking potential marriage gonna happen here. I literally drove my family crazy, and I'm not gonna keep the lady unless I did this.
James, you ain't
But
the only one, my brother.
I'm gonna tell you all the
You're the only
secret.
one.
I'm gonna tell you all the secret for the
Alexander
woman I've
and
been with,
Chris.
and as
How
always.
your wants to call me.
I will.
Alexander and Chris.
Oh, my wife's good. I keep her happy. What are you talking about? And I'm gonna teach you guys. Listen, check it out. Get on the betting show and follow my bookies. Make you up a little chang-a-lang, and you could give a little extra to the lady.
Luckily, my lady adores me, and that lady is for me, so I might be all right. But she is sick of my shit.
He's adorable.
The thing with me is like I don't stop talking about the Dolphins 24/7, and it's funny because my girlfriend she put this thing up. It's like it was a meme, and she said boys when they turn 12, they pick their favorite teams, and then it ruins their life for the rest of their life, something like that. And I'm like, and I'm thinking, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, what was I doing at 12? I'm like, okay, I was already in basketball. I got into football at 12. I picked the Dolphins. And yes, I've been heartbroken ever since. And, it's funny, though, because at the end of the day, listen, I eat, sleep, and it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that, ladies and gentlemen. It shouldn't be like that. But I love it. Shouldn't be like that.
It should be.
But when I'm with her, when you're with your significant other, right? You gotta dedicate and put the phone down. Football's out the door, basketball's out the door, sports out the door, whatever you watch out the door. Enjoy your time. But listen, when we come out here and we share stories, I love it, man. This is what family's about. Say it again,
That's right. This is what it is to be family. You commerce like family.
Story I gotta say.
Go ahead, Alex.
So we went.
Send me them women. You want me to talk to them?
No, I think these boys are doing okay, Pamela. These seem like women that love them. Go ahead, Alex. Hold on, Pamela. Hold on, Pamela. Go ahead.
We started. This is a funny thing because we started doing the season tickets in 2016, right? She only tolerates the going to games because of me. She tolerates it. She hates football. But here's the thing. Those little Dolphin cups that Batman has. We started collecting them back then, right? Do you know that she puts them in her shirt? She puts 2 of them in her shirt every game that we've gone to ever since.
Ooh, I'm telling.
That's smart.
And we get into the stadium, and we get free refills without even having to pay anything.
Free refills.
Hey,
and she puts snacks in the cups too.
Life hack.
Your lady is the plug. I'm gonna just tell you.
Yeah, dog.
That,
hey, can she sneak? Can you sneak a third one in for me, Alexander's significant other, beautiful woman?
Guys.
Oh, thank you so much. She's gonna sneak me in a third one. You heard her, guys?
Listen here. I have a granddaughter that's 9, and my daughter-in-laws, and so
Pamela, are you raising the kids as Dolphin fans?
So my younger son, I think I dropped in on his damn head when he was little. And he's a freaking cowgirl fan.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You know what sucks? You know what sucks, Pamela?
I recommend an immediate Stephen A. Smith regiment right away.
You know what sucks, Pamela?
Kids, though, my daughter, during the Tennessee game, right? After the Tennessee game, she saw that I was mad.
Yeah.
And my daughter goes to me, Daddy, I know you're mad because the Dolphins lost. That's the only reason why you have your face like that. It's okay,
Thank
Daddy.
God your daughter is so smart. Thank God.
Hey, it can't be that bad.
But
I
here's
have
the
a
thing. She
coworker
goes.
that he lost 15
What did she
grand.
say?
She goes to me, Daddy. It's okay. The Dolphins lost. They're not that good, Daddy. Don't worry.
Hey, yo.
Oh my God, your daughter is pretty smart though.
She's 8
Hey,
years old.
I have a coworker today tell me he
Hundreds
lost 15
of
grand on the
students.
Cowboys game, and he was devastated.
First of all, what a fool. He should have watched that betting show. I've
Oh
been
my
calling it
God,
all
15
year.
He's a
That
betting
team is
man.
fool's gold. He needs
He's
to come and check out the show on Fridays.
We'll
Listen,
talk to him.
guys, I've gone almost a full hour further, so I'm going to say my goodbyes.
Chris,
Pamela,
come
thank
on.
you so
Come
much.
on.
I got to run, Pamela. I literally have to lay wood tomorrow, as you know. So, Pamela.
You
And I
gotta
gotta
lay
work
wood
tomorrow
tonight.
too.
I know about
Hey,
that.
Andrevis, come by AT&T, bro. Let me hook you up with some service, bro.
Yeah, Andrevis,
I have
MCJB, thanks for
AT&T,
coming by,
Alexander.
brother.
So let's
Color,
come upgrade your phone then.
Color, I'm
I
going to
might
holler
need an
at you.
upgrade soon.
Batman.
When I do want
Hit
to
me up
upgrade,
tomorrow.
I'll
We gotta
come
talk.
to you.
We gotta
All
talk
right,
in private.
let's talk tomorrow. Me and you.
Batman,
okay?
I gotta holler at you too. You know,
Yeah,
I'll
I give you my
Twitter.
number. I give you my number.
Yeah, guys.
All right, dude.
Pamela,
All right,
I'll see you guys.
MCJB.
Make sure to hang around.
Good
I'm
night,
going to do
guys.
closing,
Whole
guys.
lot of
Thank you,
game shit.
Andrevius, MCJB. Color, I'm going to holler at you. Later, Alex. Batman. So, guys, I think today went all right. It's kind of what I've been trying to put together. Just a bunch of bullshit. We're going to talk about some stuff sometimes. Right now, as you guys know, we've beaten this dead horse. Flores sucks. He might be an asshole. We never knew he was. If that comes out, I'll change my opinions on him. I appreciated what he did as a coach for us at the time, but, you know, getting fired the way he did, like I said, has personal written all over it. But we'll wait to see if he gets hired as another head coach somewhere else. Either way, it's time to move on. We need a new head coach here in Miami. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you so much. We need a new head coach here in Miami. I'm looking for something better. I would like a guy to have some real experience, to have a real plan. If we keep our DC or keep one of these two OCs and make them our offensive coordinator, whether it's Joe Schmo from somewhere else or somebody we got in the building, I need a real friggin' plan around here, because this is a young team with a lot of cap, a quarterback with immense amount of upside, and it's time that we do things right here in Miami. And we're doing things right here at Miami Sports Music Network, Podcast Network. Steven, thank you so much for the opportunity. I had a blast. Can't wait till Friday when we're doing our show covering the spread betting show Friday live at 10. Also, guys, make sure to come back next week at 10 p.m. on Wednesdays. We'll be doing another episode of the Fins Tailgate. We have so much fun bringing everyone in, having a good time. We'll continue to do so. It's just how I get down, as you see. Also, guys, make sure to catch on Tuesday nights at 9, Hellfins. You guys got to come here and get in with the Hellfins. Boom. And then clock blockers every day, Tuesday through Friday, 9 in the morning. You guys already know Steven's already doing it for a long time. If you guys are here watching me, you're probably watching Steven. If you're not, how the hell did you do that? That's pretty amazing. And then also, guys, Alex Dono is going to be doing some stuff with Steven Daniels. Is going to be doing Dono and Daniels at 9 o'clock in the mornings on Monday, 9:30. So make sure to stop in, check the guys out, have a good time, get in the comment section. Please, guys, donate to the show, donate to the program. If you're not subscribed and you're watching from Facebook or Twitter, please, we really need subscribers always on YouTube. That's how this stuff works, guys, for creators, for us to get more content, to make this into something that we can, make our dreams for fun stuff to have for you guys. That's what we do. This is the Fins Tailgate, and make sure to check me out as well over on YouTube. I got a couple things kicking. We got our boys, Mike on the mic, all kinds of betting shows, good stuff. And thanks, guys, for coming in. I really appreciate it. And make sure to smash that like button, guys. Thank you. God bless.